Good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 17th, 2020. We are still in the Arusha region of Tanzania, and our flights are still to be determined. Bruce is scheduled to leave tomorrow. Right now he has a flight from Nairobi to Zurich. Unfortunately, yesterday, we heard that the first case of coronavirus came to Tanzania. It was a silly case. A Tanzanian woman was with a relative in Belgium, and the relative had coronavirus. She was with them for 10 days and decided to come back and bring the first case to Tanzania. So that is where we're at. With Tanzania, I think there is a bunch of fear-mongering here, and people are really scared. People ride daladallas, which are really close-quartered minibuses. They hold 13 people. Oftentimes you can find 20 in there. It's a very social-oriented country, so people are very touchy-feely, hugs, kisses, shake hands, watch football together, go out to bars, go out to, just even hanging out on the streets together. Hospitals are overcrowded, so I don't think the medical is, up to snuff, but I'm not saying the medical in the United States is much better these days after watching all the stuff on TV. Bruce and I did go to the supermarket yesterday in case we are hunkered down here for a little while. We have lots of space to self-quarantine, and we can keep ourselves busy, even if it's playing games of Yahtzee or Boggle for hours each day. We have internet, and we're watching as things develop. I think the problem with the airlines rebooking us or the travel agent not getting in touch with Bruce right away is because the changes to the airlines are constant. You just can't keep up with it. Yesterday we looked, Bruce has a flight from Nairobi to Zurich, and we looked at flights from Zurich to Boston, and there were dozens of other ways he can get there. Today they're very limited. Countries are locking their borders and international flights are being canceled. So I think it is too early, even today, with flying out tomorrow, with the risk that, another flight's going to be canceled. So how do you manage that during these times? I don't know, it's scary. I mean, alone, the stock market alone yesterday was down 3,000 points. I did take the plunge and I looked at my 401k, and it's down significantly, and that scares me. I'm going to need that money soon. I don't have the time that I had when I was 30 to reinvest or to wait out another recovery time. So we are just sitting and waiting. We're trying to keep ourselves busy. We have Bruce is working with the guys. They're pouring a concrete floor in our lounge for when this whole thing is over. We can have volunteers, or not even volunteers, but even visitors come for a week or so, and we can give them a local experience and even help them with their safari needs or Mount Kilimanjaro climb. So everything is status quo in Tanzania. We are not moving. Right now, we're not going anywhere. But that's subject to change, and that's the hard part. The not knowing. Like I said, we went to the supermarket yesterday and we stocked up on some stuff. But I don't know if it was a good idea or a bad idea. So I have one more week here. I'm slated to leave next Tuesday, the 24th, and Bruce is scheduled to leave tomorrow and head to Boston. The good news is our son went to our house, got some of our mail, and we were able to pay some bills online and get caught up that way for everything that's going on in Boston. But like I said before, Bruce's work has pretty much halted, and my events have all but stopped. This is going to be a really hard and trying time for our school in Tanzania. We're going to be really short on resources and we are looking for support and donations. It's www.tanzaniaschoolfoundation.org if you'd like to make a donation and help us during these trying times. Yeah, so we're hunkered down and we're okay. I'm curious to see if that one case of coronavirus turns into many more, which we hope not. We really hope not. But the way it's been spreading all around the world, I read today that just 10 days ago, South Africa had their first case, and they're up to 61 cases now. And they are much more well equipped to handle something like that than Tanzania. I did go out and buy a heavy-duty mask at a hardware store about, I don't know, a week ago. So I have that to travel with, and I hope to, if I have to, I'll start going to town with it too. But let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, well, signing off, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Travel industry is stressed out upon max. Tanzania has its first confirmed case of coronavirus. Stock market was down 3,000 points yesterday, and I can only hope it gets better. Thanks, and have a nice day, guys. See you soon.